Happy Friday, y'all. Just want to get to something to you real quick, get you into the weekend, spiritual discernment. So always keep your guard up when it comes to spiritual discernment because you want to be able to discern those spirits that are around you. And take heed to the fact that sometimes people can be convicted of a spirit or even possessed by a spirit, and not in the movie way where someone is up there flipping their head around, throwing up, eyes popping out of their head, but just in the matter of a spirit could come over someone that is not exuding the positivity or the light of God like it may normally do. And that could be because they have this spirit on them. So in First John chapter 4 verse 1, it says, "Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world." When you're testing these spirits, you're definitely going to want to come from a spiritual place. Don't go out there trying to provoke people, but go out there and truly have that conversation and keep God at the forefront. You'll see who falls back to the wayside because that spirit isn't really in them. They may have a facade that is creating the spirit. And when you start to reveal how true you are aligned with God, they will see how they can't really compete or they can't deter you from your walk. That's the biggest thing with spiritual discernment. You want to be able to identify those people around you who don't have those good spirits that are for good, so they won't take you away from the character and what you have for God. And then also with the false prophecy, you have people who just are out in the world for this platform. They use the spiritual platform, they use a religious platform, that God platform, because sometimes people see it as an easy in. You see it a lot with musicians where someone who is doing secular or worldly music switches and they start to do gospel music. Um, and you see that because they feel like, oh, I can go to church, anybody's going to accept me there. And it's not right. It's false prophecy because they have a motive. So just be careful with that going into the weekend. I know a lot of people hit the weekend, they enjoy some spirits, some liquid spirits, and that changes your character. So just keep that in mind, whatever you do, and keep yourself protected. Stay in God's word because that's what's going to keep you and lead you from those spirits that aren't good for you. So with that, y'all be blessed. Have a good weekend. See you tomorrow.